Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Foster's Custom Rods Dirtkar series. We're live from Lernerville tonight. About halfway through our season. Checking out some of the times tonight. We got Colton Sapansky setting down some quick time in practice. Steve Lindau in second. Marcus Swadek in third. Run down our point standings real quick right before we get ready to go to our heat races. I do believe we have a new points leader. Let's take a look here. Standings. Steve Lindau has taken over the points lead from Travis Lepenas. He has 312. Travis Lepenas has 304. Michael Steele in third with 302. Devin Smith in fourth with 278. Marcus Swadek in fifth with 268. Ben Morrow in sixth. Ray Dunlap in seventh. Matthew Setzer in eighth. Up 3 positions. Colton Sapansky is in ninth. Dwayne Kernahan in 10th. Got a decent field tonight. We're going to be running 2 heat races. If you want to cheer on your favorite driver, give a like, subscribe, or follow depending on where you're at. And you can chat with us during the race time. Tell us how your favorite driver is doing, how you think they're going to do, and we'll be happy to relay the message to them. Or if you just want to give them a rough time, we're more than happy to do that too. If you want to cheer on your favorite driver. Just 31 seconds here, and these guys are going to get ready to lay down and go battling for their heat races. See if we can't find a little bit of live action here. We got Matthew Setzer in that number 3 machine. A little bit of a different car for him tonight. Normally he runs a pretty plain looking car with some local sponsors on it. That car's looking pretty sexy. Marcus Swadek in that 118 machine, painted up by Michael Steele. That car looks a little bit different than his normal ride. Must have got a fresh paint scheme for this week. Alright, heat race number 1 grading up. It's going to be Ben Morrow on the pole in that number 75 machine, Michael Steele on the outside. Inside row number 2, we got Steven Fernberg in that 29 machine. Devin Smith on the outside, and Matthew Setzer will be rolling off in P number 5. Alright, inside row will just slide up. Go on green, Ben. Sorry if you heard that. Doing a little race chatter, a little race control action. Got Jason cheering on Marcus in the chat. Jason also just ordered himself a Marcus Swadek Championship t-shirt from the merch shop. That's on his way. Be pretty exciting for him to get that. I know Marcus really liked how those turned out, so I'm sure you'll love that, Jason. Thank you for the business and the support. Got Michael Steele on the outside row, number 1, looking sexy. We got that number 75 machine of Ben Morrow, Dakfu Enterprises Incorporated team. That's a different car from Mr. Fernberg. Bright green car, Ghost Energy Drink. That'll be easy to spot on the track. Devin Smith on the outside of him. And Matthew Setzer riding it back. You do have to be careful on the high side of this track. You can go for a heck of a ride if you're not careful. I ran some practice laps here and I went off turn 2 at least twice. Green flag is in the air for Ben Morrow and Michael Steele. Michael Steele is going to be entering that corner up on that high side. That is the preferred line here for most of the time. We did do a little track prep before the race, so we're starting with about 20% track wear. I know Ben Morrow prefers a tracky tack. Wow, that's not easy to say. A tacky track. Michael Steele currently running in second, trying to reel him back in. Ben Morrow's got a great lead already. He's running a little bit different line. He's running through the middle of the corners, where Michael Steele and the other boys are running up high. Oh, Michael Steele goes up off the corner, turn number 2. He's going to lose all of his spots. Six laps to go. Michael Steele was able to come back on the track and still hold on to third, but he did lose second place. Ben Morrow continues to lead. We got 5 laps to go in our first heat race of the night.
Good recovery.
Devin Smith looking down low, trying to get a better line on Michael Steele. Entering high, cuts down low, kind of diamonds off that corner. Unable to gain some ground. Looks pretty bouncy out there tonight. Michael Steele looking to make a move back on Fernberg. Right down low. A little bit of a slide job. Going to park her right in front of that 29 machine. Going to take over second spot. Nice slide job by Michael Steele. Fernberg coming back at him. They're going to drag race down that back straightaway. Ooh, they touched just a little bit. Two laps to go. Michael's able to put some space in between them. Ben Morrow, though, has jumped out to a 4-second lead at this little track. That's impressive. White flag is in the air for that number 75 machine. Coming to the checkered flag. Ben Morrow's going to lead. Michael Steele battling hard. He's going to bring it home in second. Fernberg in third. Smith in fourth. All right, heat race number 2 is jumping on deck. I see our boys are gridding up over here.
I got a,
Cody Olson asking for an EOL. He doesn't want to start on the point. So front row, we're going to have Steve Lindow, Marcus Swadek. Row number 2, we're going to have Colton Sapansky and Ray Dunlap. And Cody Olson will be starting shotgun on the field tonight for our our second heat of the night.
That would have been me, except I was already kind of starting in the rear anyway.
All right, coming out of turn number 4, we got Lindau Swadek front row. Green flag's in the air. Here we go. Colton Sapansky looking down low right away. Oh, our leaders crash. Big pile up. Sapansky's going to come through with the least amount of problems. Cody Olson managed to sneak through up into third. Marcus Swadek took the biggest hit on that one, drops all the way back to fourth. Colton Sapansky, number 32 machine, smooth operator. He's up front right now. Steve Lindau trying to reel him back in and not send that thing over the high side. He's right on that cushion. Not quite as much as Cody Olson, though. Cody Olson looking to hook up. Cody Olson goes low in turns 1 and 2, back up to that high side as they drift down the back straightaway. Ooh, he jumps the berm just a little bit. See a little bit of damage to that front end of that 3 machine. Marcus Swadek able to hold on to second, trying to reel in Colton. Colton running right through the middle of turns 3 and 4. Nice and smooth for that number 32 machine. That is awesome, Marcus. I like the way the new car looks. Jason's cheering you on, saying smash the gas and haul some ass, Marcus. Go, go, go. That 32 machine, though, is smooth sailing up front. Steve Lindau still holding on to that second place. Marcus Swadek up to third. Cody Olson has fallen way back. Steel designs and graphics on that machine. Michael does some beautiful work. Colton Sapansky bringing it home for the checkered flag. Steve Lindau in second. Marcus Swadek in third. Nice recovery for Marcus. Ray Dunlap and Cody Olson. Whoa! Alright, we're going to have a short little break before we get to our A main. So what these guys are doing right now during this 2-minute practice session is just really kind of work in the grooves so they get a little bit of racing surface and make it so they can race too wide. These guys want to put on a great show for y'all, and so they want to get that track as racy as they can. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Really appreciate everybody tuning in. Hey, Marcy, how you doing tonight? Michael tried to drive off the track in turn 1 and 2, but he's still able to battle back for a second place finish in his heat race. Right now he's third fastest in practice. He's looking quick tonight. He's going to have a contender though, that Colton Sapansky. He is quick. Ben Morrow dominated his heat race. Had a 4-second lead by the end of it. Cody's always a challenge. We're doing great tonight. That's some airtime right there. Whew. Well, congratulations, Marcy. How many years? Three, that's awesome. Alright, let's look at our grid for our A main here tonight. Starting on the front row, we got Ben Morrow and Colton Sapansky, our heat race winners. Row number 2, we got Michael Steele, Steve Lindau. Row number 3, Steve Fernberg, Marcus Swedick. Row number 4, Devin Smith, Ray Dunlap. Row number 5, we got Matthew Setzer and Cody Olson. And then it says I'm starting shotgun on the field, but I'm not racing. So that's what we got tonight. 10 cars. They're going to set down some quick time. We're going to go flag to flag, I feel. I will definitely do that. Get an end of longest line for that number 14 machine. Alright, we got one more lap around. We're going to go green flag racing here from Lernerville. If you are looking for a present or just looking for something for a loved one or a spouse, check out Foster's Custom Rods on Facebook. I got a link in the show description for Alan Foster. He makes some of the coolest fishing poles I've ever seen. Ice fishing, regular fishing. Check it out, Alan Foster on Facebook from Foster's Custom Rods. I'd like to thank him for coming on and sponsoring the second half of our season. Green flag is in the air. Travis Lapena is unable to make the show tonight. We got Ben Morrow and Colton Sapansky battling side by side, coming down the back straightaway, going into turn number 3. Ben way down on the bottom, Colton up high. Michael Steele looking to make it 3 wide down the front straightaway. Michael's got to move on Ben Morrow for second. Ben's going to battle back on that high side. Steve Lindau coming in. Ooh, Morrow jumps the cushion a little bit, had to lift. Michael Steele's going to take over second, but Ben hasn't given up yet. Marcus Swadick charging hard behind him. He's up to 5th place. Got that number 29 machine of Fernberg battling down low. Morrow, after losing a couple positions, looking to come back. Marcus Swadick is sending that thing all the way up on the cushion in 3 and 4. Getting close in 1 and 2, battling side by side with that 29 machine, looking to take over 5th place. Fernberg not giving up down on the bottom. Michael Steele right on the back bumper of that number 32 machine. They're running down low down in turns 1 and 2. Sapansky's holding on to the lead for right now. Michael Steele was 3/100ths of a second faster that lap. Best lap so far out of the race has been by Colton Sapansky at a 15:81. Steve Lindahl now looking to make it a three-way battle for that lead. Michael Steele looking to make a move down low on that number 32 machine. Michael Steele's got the move coming out of turn number 4. Dominating that corner off, he's getting great speed down the straightaway, is unable to quite complete the pass. Ooh, Michael pushed hard in that corner. That's going to give a window to the 43 machine down low. Marcus Swadek up to 4th place, charging hard on that outside. He is right on the edge of that cushion. Oh, but you see Ben Morrow jumping that berm up on the back straightaway one more time. Swadek making it 3 wide as they come down the front straightaway, going into turn number 1. What a battle for second place. Lindahl comes through with it as they head down into turn number 3. Swadek battling back up high. He's going to take over the second place that time by. Michael Steele drops down low behind the 43 machine to see if he can find some movement down on the bottom. Oh, Swadek pushes it a little too hard, jumps the cushion. He's going to lose 2 positions back on the track in front of Ben Morrow. Sapansky back up front. That was an amazing 3-wide move. Marcus was hooking it up until he wasn't. Michael Steele battling back on the high side around Steve Lindahl. He's right up on that cushion. He gets a good run down the straightaway. Lindahl gets a good run through the corner. Bright and shiny wraps everywhere. I agree, Marcy. These cars look sexy tonight. Michael takes back over second place. He's got a pretty firm grasp on it now as he heads into turn number 1. He's running up high right on that cushion now where he saw Marcus having such good luck. Oh, Marcus Swadek off the track one more time on the back straightaway. Caution is out. I wonder if that is for Marcus. Let's take a quick look. He's going to jump the berm here, go off the track.
I've never been so glad to see a caution.
Oh, yeah, that is definitely for Marcus. That is going to end his night. Holy cow. That 18 machine took a hard whack. All the wheels look pointed in the right direction. I don't know.
I get black clear. It says I have entered a closed pit, but it was open.
Alright, so for the Delaware style restart, the way we do that, the 32 machine, he's going to start on the point by himself. Michael Steele in second will get lane choice. He has chosen the outside, so that'll put Steve Lindahl down on the bottom, and then everyone else lines up according to their position. Marcus Swadek is in the pits trying to come out, see if he gets his car damaged, repaired at all. Hopefully he can still be competitive, but we will see what happens. Coming out of turn number 4, we're going to go green. See how pace car will dip off there. Kind of a weird place to enter the pits. You can do it at speed. You'll get some crazy air. Green flag is in the air. Restarts are on the leader, so he can go when he feels like it. Ooh, Steve Lindau sends that thing in deep. 3 wide going down the back straightaway. Lindau and Michael Steele still battling side by side for second. Cody Olson and Ben Marlowe looking to make a move. We're going to be 3 wide again going down the back straightaway. Caution is out. Alright, Marcus Swadek was coming back on the track, and because of where he stopped to let the leaders go by is what brought the caution out. Because the way this track is designed, it counts the exit of pit road as part of the racetrack, and a car was stopped there, so that's why it came out. Alright, let's see if we can't find that 18 machine. It looks like he is back in the pits once again, trying to get a little more damage repair done. It's not looking pretty for that number 18 machine. Marcus is our defending champion. Other past champions on the field is on Michael Steele. Michael Steele is a 2-time champion. Alright, coming out of turn number 4, the 32 car slams that loud pedal. Michael Steele down on the bottom this time. We'll see if that helps him. He's got a good run on the bottom. Cody Olson up top. He's going to hold on to 3rd place. You get trapped down that bottom tonight. It looks like you might be going backwards. Michael sends it in hard. Side by side as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Cody Olson on that high side. Michael Steele down low. Steve Lindau in second, trying to reel in that 32 machine of Colton Sapansky. Colton got that 32 machine hooked up tonight. He is right on that cushion as they go through 3 and 4. Steve Lindau battling back hard, but unable to reel him in at all. Got a message saying Ben Marlowe has crashed, but no caution is out on the speedway. Yeah, Ben is a half a lap off.
But this is part of the racetrack, but the grass outside of 3 isn't.
He's looking to go a lap down pretty quick. Hear a little bit of the race share in the background. Sounds like he went off on the grass on turn 3, but did not get a caution. Colton Sapansky holds on to the lead. Steve Lindau real close behind him. Lap times were identical last time by. Cody Olson running in third. Michael Steele was running a faster lap time than the leaders right now, but he is in fourth place. "21 laps to go." Oh, Cody Olson jumps the berm. He's going to lose position to Michael Steele. Got back on the track, only lost the one spot. Michael Steele moves up to third. Steve Lindau in second. Steele trying to keep that 32 machine in the sights. They are catching the 75 machine of Ben Morrow and will be putting him a lap down here pretty quick. Yeah, Marcus definitely had a fast car up on that cushion. Unfortunately, that cushion is fast, but it can also bite you pretty quick here. He went over turn 4, ended up rolling that machine over. And that's a lot of damage on these cars to try to come back from. Colton Sapansky last time by 1591. That 32 machine is very fast tonight. Colton is very smooth. Ben Morrow's going to keep his 75 machine down low. Oh, Sapansky jumps the curb. Steve Lindau's going to take over the lead. We have a new leader with 17 laps to go. That is not an error that we see from Colton Sapansky very often. Wow. Was not expecting that. Cody Olson has gotten back around Michael Steele. I'm kind of guessing Michael Steele might have jumped the curb as well. Steve Lindau, 15 laps to go this time by. Trying to get by that 75 machine of Ben Morrow. Ben might be going a lap down, but he is not a slow car. He's keeping out of the way, though. He's running down on that bottom groove, being respectful of the leaders. Lindau is very quick right now. Last lap was a 16:06. Sapansky is running a little bit faster time, but he's got a lot of ground to make up in a very short time to do it. 13 laps to go this time by. It sure is. Lernerville is... It's the first track that I got a win on when I came back to iRacing and Dirt Series. But, oh man, it has cost me a lot of wins jumping that berm just like that. The number 3 car goes over again. Here comes Michael Steele down low. Going to move back up to third. Steve Lindau continuing to set pace up front. 16:03 last time by. Actually, 2/100ths of a second faster than that number 32 machine of Colton Sapansky. There's going to be 10 laps to go by as we hit the checkered flag. See him hooked up right on there. Sapansky with that back tire just about floating off in midair. Colton Sapansky flirting with that berm. He has closed the gap a little bit, but I don't think he's got enough time. 8 laps to go. He's putting that thing on full send at trying to reel in that 43 machine. Four-tenths of a second separate our leaders. Oh, he closes up big that time. Closed up big in 3 and 4, loses it in 1 and 2. Ray Dunlap holding that 14 machine down low, staying out of the way for the leaders. Three-tenths of a second now separate our leaders. Michael Steele still holding on to third. We got 5 laps to go. We're going to have a battle. Sapansky sends it down in low. He's going to try to do a slide job on that 43 machine. 43 powers by on the outside as they exit turn number 2. Sapansky back at him in 3 and 4. 3 laps to go. Lindau still holding on to that lead. Sapansky regathers it up, falls back in line behind him as they go down the back straightaway. Ooh. Colton closes up big time as they went through 3 and 4. 2 laps to go. Ooh, that's cutting it close. Steve Lindau. Sapansky right on his back bumper. We're on the final lap, going down the back straightaway last time through 3 and 4 for that 43 machine. Sapansky's going to send it. Doesn't quite have enough to clear him. Steve Lindau at the line. Colton Sapansky in second. Michael Steele in third. Woo! Wow, what a finish. Great race. Wow, what an amazing finish. I don't think I could have asked for a better race tonight. 2 cautions, only one of them for an on-track accident. Wow. 3 wide battle. Slide job to try to get the win at the end for the 32 machine. Didn't quite have enough. Steve Lindau holds on. I do believe that's Steve's first win this season. We'll get him up in the booth and we'll give him a quick chat. Woo, doggy. Pardon me, I got a little excited tonight. All right, we got Mr. Michael Steele, our 3rd place finisher tonight. Whoo, buddy, what a finish.
Man, yeah, that was a pretty good race. That was pretty exciting. This track is pretty tough, and yeah, it was
that top edge was a rough one tonight for people.
Yeah, I mean, between me and Cody just kind of throwing it back and forth between to see who wanted to come talk to you. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
I heard I'm supposed to ask if it's your anniversary night.
It is 3 years. I don't know how she's put up with me for that long, but
Well, congratulations, buddy.
I appreciate it.
That's awesome. I tell you, early on in this race, you guys were running 3 wide. You, Marcus Swadek, and Steve Lindau. That was cool shit.
Yeah, I thought for sure one of us was about to die.
I think Marcus did, yes.
I'm about to go back and try to find it now. I just know an entry. I was in the middle, and I was like, well, if I can hopefully I can just hit my line, and we just don't all meet together at one point. I mean, I guess I don't know if you said Marcus ate the kind of the outside wall that's not there. Maybe kind of went over the little lip there, but
yeah, he went over the lip and then rolled it down the embankment.
Oh yeah, that's not ever good.
Nope. A lot of damage done to that number 18 machine tonight.
Yeah, I think I just found it finally where I can go back and watch it. It was exciting though. I mean, it's kind of a tough track to go 3 wide at. You typically don't want to do it, but I mean, where I was, I felt like I had somewhat pretty good position, so I had to try to hold it there. And I think probably about halfway through the corner, yeah, kind of coming out of 4, I was like, all right, I'm done with it. So, yeah, it's a long race, but it was pretty good.
It was definitely fun and exciting to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping that it was going to be a little bit better. I mean, I felt like earlier on, I felt like I had the speed to hang with Colton and Steven, and I think I don't know if it was just too many bad laps, too many mistakes in there that cost me a bunch of time or what, but yeah, congrats to Steven. I mean, obviously he's made my job a little bit tougher on me, but we'll rebound next week.
Yeah, and with Travis missing tonight, he'll take last place points for tonight, but you will definitely jump up to second in points.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Steven's gonna pull away from me too much. I think he'll probably be what 15 or so ahead of me now. So yeah, I mean, just need a couple good weeks and see if we can find ourselves. I mean, if nothing else, at least I kind of feel like I've figured out the sprint cars, and apparently I should be racing those more on here than what I enjoy racing. But yeah, so hope for another good week of sprint cars next week.
You did an awesome job tonight, buddy, and congratulations on your anniversary. You guys are awesome. I love having you guys on the show and on the stream.
We appreciate it, man. We love hanging out with y'all.
All right, well, you go give Marcy and that baby a kiss for me tonight, and you guys have a wonderful night.
I will for sure, man. Take care.
Finishing second tonight, that 32 machine. Ooh, I didn't expect to see that.
You ever just throw one away?
That
I didn't expect it either.
That yeah, that berm was a bugger tonight.
I mean, it was a good race overall, and I lost focus for 1 second and fell over the lip, and I couldn't get back on the track because I was high centered.
Oh
And
man.
I was like, get off it, get off it, get off it, get off it. I couldn't get off it. And so as soon as I got back on track, I became a sweat and just started trying to run him down. And I'm surprised I even got as close to him as I did. I figured maybe half a second was all I could do, and I was just hammering that cushion as hard as I possibly could. Just didn't know. I figured I was gonna fall off again.
It was close. We were watching some of the angles we had, and it looked like your right rear was just barely on the track at a lot of times.
I made sure I used up every single inch of that tire and that track. I was laying her on the floor, bud.
We figured you put its full send those last 10 laps.
Oh, that old girl was on kill. Come on, I made sure of it.
Well, you gave it everything you had. Tried to throw a slider that last corner, couldn't quite clear him.
I was just trying to. I threw a couple fake sliders, trying to scare him, trying to, see if I can make him slip. Maybe run a little harder than he wanted to, and he was just nice and smooth the whole time. And I mean, I'm mad at myself. I ain't mad at. I mean, I got nobody else to be mad at. I'm just glad I didn't wreck him or didn't slip up on my end trying to throw a fake slider or something and slide up into him and knock him off the track. That was my biggest worry. And but nope, I threw this one away. It's on me. But you know what? It was a good race, a good finish, and hopefully a good show to watch. We need to get more cars out here, man. People are missing out bad.
Oh, that was an awesome show to watch. Earlier in the race, they were 3 wide battling for second place. It was crazy.
I didn't see any of that. I was too busy stepping on you know what.
Well, it was nice seeing that 32 strong tonight, and unfortunately didn't quite get the finish you had.
Yeah, it wasn't the machine's fault, it was the driver's fault on this one. That heat race was wild too. I didn't know what happened. All of a sudden, got hit hard in the right side, and I thought I broke something. And next thing you know, I'm coming to the checker, and I'm like, oh, I won.
Yeah, it looked like Swatic got a little too sideways, and him and Lindau got together.
Yeah, I seen that on the replay. It was wild for sure. But no, it was all in all, it was a good night. I mean, haven't been able to come back and race for a little bit, and definitely don't have anything to complain other than don't fall off the edge of a racetrack again.
All right, well, thank you, buddy. Thanks for putting on a heck of a show for us tonight, and we'll look forward to seeing you race again.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bringing it home, first place tonight, that number 43 machine, Steven Lindau.
Yes, sir. How's it going, Mick?
Dude, what a race.
Yeah, that was a hell of a race. I mean, number one, we had crazy battles there at the beginning. Colton, Michael, me, Cody, Marcus, we all were right there, racing real close and clean. It was nice. It was fun.
Oh, yeah, it was 3 wide. It was wicked cool.
Yeah, Michael was telling me about us running 3 wide there for like 2 laps straight, and I was like, oh yeah, I got to go look at that, and I watched it. That was damn good racing.
Damn good racing. An error by Colton tonight. He jumped the berm down the back straightaway. Not something we normally see out of him, but once you got by him, there was nothing he could do to catch up with you.
Yeah, there was I mean, I was able to keep up with him sitting there behind him, which, I mean, right there alone, keeping up with him is a feat. So I was happy with that, but then he went over, and I was like, and so I got lucky there. I don't think I would have been able to beat him without him messing up. But I took my chance there, and luckily was able to get out to a decent lead. And then there was a couple times I looked down at the relative, seeing he was at like 1.1, and I held him there for quite a few laps. Then all of a sudden I didn't look for probably 5 laps or so, and then I looked down, and he's all of a sudden he's 0.6 behind me. So then I was running there, and then I fucking hear, or sorry, I hear his car, and then all of a sudden I start seeing the front of his nose, and I was worried. I thought he was going to get me. Luckily, I was able to hang on though.
Yeah, he put that thing in full send mode that last 10 laps, and he just couldn't get it.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He was full send, and he's like, I didn't figure I'd be able to clear a slider yet, so I was just trying to slide up close to you and scare you.
Yeah, he said he was trying to play a little bit of head games to try to make you overdrive it, but you kept it steady, nice and smooth.
Yeah, my main goal, especially after he sent it over, my main goal was to not do the same thing.
That's hard at this
There
track.
for a while. Yeah, there for a while. I got a little comfortable. I was running a different line, wasn't quite as fast. Just trying to be safe and not send it over.
Yeah, I know Cody and Michael Steele were swapping positions for a little bit because they were both sending it over.
Yeah, Michael said he had a real good battle going on with Cody there, and then all of a sudden Cody sent it over one last time, and that's where he was able to pull away, he said.
Yeah, either way, that was an amazing race. You guys did a great job tonight. It was very fun to watch. Everybody was loving it in the chat. So congratulations on your win, bud. I think that's your first win for this season?
Yep, that was the first one I've had in a while. I don't think I've won one since we were running prolates.
And I know that you are top of the leaderboard for points, too, and that should help you put a little bit of a cushion between you and Michael Steele, but not much of one.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to be able to be up there, and hopefully I can keep it consistent. Nice to get a win after I've finished podium many times this season and haven't been able to get over that hump, so maybe this will help me out a little bit. We'll see.
All right, bud. Who do you want to give a shout-out to tonight?
I got to give a shout out to you for putting on the race and the broadcast, all the guys in the race for the clean, great racing we've had. Then I got to give everyone over at my team, American Dirt Motorsports, shout out for all the help they do. Then even all of our sponsors, Dirtkar Media House, Ram Designs, 34 Raceway, WFO Race Engines, Toro Media, Highline Racing, Sprint Car Insider, Boneheads Podcast, and Equipment Geek.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations. We'll look forward to seeing you back on the track next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mick.
Yep, have a good one. Whew. We're going to call it a night. What an amazing battle. Great finish. Great battle throughout the race. Unfortunately for Marcus, he does get the Lee Krause Turtle Award for rolling it off at turn number 4 in a very spectacular fashion. But what a night. One caution on the track, and we're going to call this thing done. Steve Lindau parks that thing. Whew. Wow. Colton Sapansky in second, Michael Steele in third. Great racing all around the track. Can't wait for next week. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight, and we will see you back next week. Thursday night next week is the only race we will be broadcasting. The Tuesday night series are done for right now. Look for more information for that to come in the new year. Congratulations once again to Steven Lindau, and we will be back next week for the Foster's Custom Rods Dirtkar series live from the EFRL. Thank you, Dean Qualley, for allowing us to be part of the team, and we'll see everybody back next week.